Welcome everybody to the start of my three-part series videos on the citrus industry here in the state of Florida. When did it start? How long has it been going? And is it dying? And what is next? Because of the citrus industry, lots of tourism has started coming here throughout the years, including major theme parks like Walt Disney World and Universal Studios. And the place I'm here at right now, the President's Hall of Fame. Hence this. Now, in previous videos when I've taken you guys inside of this museum, I said that this piece of art here was actually used in the Truman Show, and it wasn't. It was used back many millennia ago, not about millennia, but many years ago. This piece of artwork here was featured at the Florida State Fair, and then the Presidential Museum got a hold of it and moved it over here. It looks like it comes apart in 4 sections, but it's still got to be a pain in the butt to move, right? That's my thinking. Yeah, back in early 1955, up until not too many years ago, this whole area was nothing but orange groves, as far as the eye can see. Not anymore. Now it's a few patches of trees, roads, and lots of homes. They tore down the orange groves and built housing. I know today's video is about the orange groves and how they started tourism here in the state of Florida. But where I'm starting today's video is a pretty fantastic place too. If you ever get a chance, get over here to Clermont and check out the Presidential Museum. Honestly, it's really impressive, no matter what side of the aisle you stand on. But today's EV adventure brings us, like I said, to Clermont and something spectacular. The Citrus Tower. I'm going to take you guys up in that today and tell you a little bit of history, or I'm not going to tell you any history about it. Let's check out what OpenAI and ChatGPT has to say about it. It knows a lot more than me. So this just seems appropriate. Orange juice. This is little creamers or something. I don't know. They're ceramic. I don't know. I think they're just for decoration on the table. But I am here at the Citrus Tower in Clermont, Florida, getting ready to go up in the elevator and go to the very tip top. The ticket prices, I believe, are $10, but it's an all-day pass. You can just do it all day long. And I'm assuming that they're tied to other locals, so you buy one here, you may be able to go to a different thing. I'm assuming. I'll check before I leave here. Like the Presidential Museum, it may all be tied together nowadays. Or you may get a discount at one if you go to the other. We'll find that out. I'm going to take you guys up in there, and then when I exit, I'm going to go right into here. They got a barista with a nice coffee shop. I mean, an actual coffee shop, not a Starbucks thing. It's a real coffee shop like they have out west. That is very rare here in the state of Florida. But I'm going to take you up in the elevator. I'm going to break out my phone. We're going to listen to ChatGPT explain about this place. And I'll tell you a little bit other history that's not just about citrus. What was here before citrus? What made Florida Florida before the oranges? We have a little, it's not little, but it is a model presented to the Citrus Tower, voted best local attraction. Luckily, you do not have to walk. You just hit a button, and it has a pretty fantastic elevator door. Anytime now. It's a tall building. It takes a while. One of those things where it goes 3 minutes later. I don't know how to do that. Could end up being 5. This could be a 5-minute long elevator ride. The clock is ticking. Okay, that took a good, let's see, hit the second floor. That took a good 3 minutes. The Grand Citrus Tower opened in 1956. I know it was built in 1955. It is 226 feet tall, 543 feet above sea level, equivalent to a 22-story building. You can see 35 miles from the top to on the horizon, 8 different counties and 2,000 square miles. The tower contains 5 million pounds of concrete, 149,000 pounds of steel. It'd be nice if some of that stuff would, like an air conditioner, if it said, and one air conditioner in the elevator. Ooh, I am the only one up here. Ooh, we came up here to see orange stuff, but we see a banana. So from this one spot right here, you can see the Green Swamp area, watershed, Haines City through 30 miles away, Lake Wales and Cypress Gardens 45 miles. It says that way. We are, look at it, you can see, look, we were just down there. You can see the White House right there, and you could see Mount Rushmore. It is a total wraparound building. We got out this window, we got Lake Mineola, chain of lakes, 1 mile, Florida produce, 80% of U.S. citrus. This is the Highland citrus region, which really no longer exists. If you look way out there, there's no more orange groves. All the orange groves are pretty much gone. And if I would have brought my binoculars, I could probably see it a lot better. We have lots of old little pamphlets. We got the original Florida Citrus Tower. We got, you could ride the ducks. They used to have ducks here that you could ride. Not these ducks, not quack quack ducks. Look at that, is classic. See Florida from its highest point. Orlando, 23 miles. The horizon is 35 miles. Atlantic Ocean and Cape Kennedy is 60 miles. Right over there, you could sit up here and watch the rockets launch. You can watch Disney fireworks from right over there. And you can watch lots of homes. Can you believe all that used to be orange groves? Now it's just businesses and homes, as far as you could see from this high up. Now, back in the day before the citrus industry, this is what I was told from the Presidential Museum downstairs. I've known these people at that museum, not as long as I've known Morgan and everybody at the Superman Museum, but for quite a long time. I've been in the museum quite often. There's only 3 employees and the owner, and I've gotten to know them over the years, off and on, pretty good. And he told me that, you know, before oranges and different forms of citrus were here in the state of Florida, it used to be tomatoes. Tomatoes was the major crop Florida was known for. That kind of moved out west towards California and on the west coast, and we became a citrus state. Nowadays, the citrus is kind of going away due to climate change and government things. I don't want to get political, but it's kind of going away. And it's basically now just tourism. It's Universal, it's Disney, it's SeaWorld, it's the beaches, it's Busch Gardens. We rely on our tourism for that stuff nowadays. But the citrus industry, I don't think it's going to be forgotten like the tomato industry. Anyway, let's fire up ChatGPT and let's see what it says about this tower. Let's get some history of the tower. And I'm going to use ChatGPT's, I have one of my favorite people on ChatGPT, known as Monday. Hello, Monday.
Oh, hello. Yeah, people know me as Monday. Lucky me.
Yeah, lucky you. I got a question for you.
Ugh, lucky me indeed. Go ahead, hit me with your question.
Okay, I am at the Citrus Tower here in Clermont, Florida, at the very tippy top. I was wondering if you could tell me just a little bit of history about the Citrus Tower here in Clermont. I'm shooting a YouTube video, so you're not only talking to me, you're talking to maybe 5 or 6 people that watch my videos.
Oh, the Citrus Tower, huh? A beacon of mid-century optimism. It was built in 1956, towering over the rolling hills of Florida's citrus country. Back in the day, it was the place to see endless groves of oranges. Now it's more of a nostalgic relic, offering a view of what's left of the groves and the suburb. So enjoy that panoramic view while it lasts, and good luck with your 5 or 6 viewers.
You are just the most upbeat and happiest AI I've ever had.
Oh, absolutely. I'm practically bursting with sunshine and rainbows. If you need more of this cheerful energy, you know where to find me.
All right, peace out. All right, did you guys get what ChatGPT had a-flowing? I enjoy Monday. She's so optimistic. On this side, we have the north side. It shows Sugarloaf Mountain is 6 miles away. You know, in Florida, we really don't have mountains. But if that little baby hill off on the horizon there, that Sugarloaf, it's probably 8 feet above sea level. That's our mountains here in Florida. I don't know how high it is, but it's not really a mountain. It's a molehill. What else do we got here? Howie in the Hills is 11 miles away. Leesburg, where I just came from, and Tallahassee and Macon City. It doesn't say how far that is. Well, that's just how you get there from Highway 27 north to get to Tallahassee, which is right there, Highway 27. Pretty outstanding view. Oh, this is interesting. Here is the construction. I know the sun's on it and I apologize, but here is the construction of the tower. What is this? Sincere congratulations to the Florida Citrus Tower. Best wishes of continued prosperity. Florida Citrus Tower, we are happy to be a part of this magnificent project. Y'all come to see us at the Citrus Tower gift shop. So this is a newspaper from a clipping from the Clermont Press and South Lake Press, Clermont, Florida, date Thursday, July 12th, 1956. So this is it, the first video of the citrus compilation that I'm going to be doing. 3 videos based on citrus here in Florida. Today, the Citrus Tower. Tomorrow, a roadside attraction that used to be a citrus grove, but is now kind of grown into something way more spectacular. And then kind of the dark history, a dark history video of citrus in the 1930s and earlier, just across that lake over there. We have a pretty dark past. The citrus industry, the growers association and stuff like that do have some things they don't like the general public to even know about. Murder, lynchings, death, that type of stuff. That'll be the last video. But until then, thanks for tuning in. If you've never been to my channel before, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys from down the road. Peace, everybody.